These fucking mics.
Hello everyone, it's Wildfire 6710. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to episode 11 on the big 132 model farm diorama display, which I think this is actually going to be the last episode of building the model farm, as we are very nearing completion. And today we're joined with special guest Owen Brennan, which is you're familiar enough with on the building episodes. So this episode, what are we going to be doing, Owen? You're here working on a bit of
static grass
along the side of the
back to the sheds to give it a bit of a overgrown look on the road.
So that's what we're doing, and then I'm going to be here working on the forest, which look, again, it's I have a lot of it all carved out, so a bit of paper mache will smoothen things out and form a bit of a hill, and I make a bit of a yard here as well. I'll flip these around and I'll show you more briefly. So all this here is going to be a yard. Just need to clear all that insulation out. House is going to stay there, which I bought off Owen. I felt bad there. He was trying to get rid of it there for ages, so I bought it off him there. So actually, the tanker came out well.
Well supplied by Owen Brennan
as well, yeah. So that came up well. All the fill points and everything. Got the stickers there of Perfect 32. So thanks, Kieran. A little beacon at the back, and all I need to do is add pipes and add a fill point. The side glass for fill glass.
also supplied by Owen Brennan.
So yeah, put on the static grass there now, making a big difference. So yeah, there's a bucket there for that. I usually do that, so we're going to block this wall off here. We came to conclusion. So other than that, bit detail around the yard and stuff, but mainly today we're going to get a lot of it done. Parlour's done, as you seen last episode. If you haven't seen last episode, please go check it out. And then dealership stuff needs to be completed off. Just finishing little touches. So with that said, we'll continue on. Right, so after getting a lot of the forest landscaping all done, more or less ready for PVA now, so we'll layer down the PVA and we'll start applying the static grass. Actually, the first one I might do is actually paint it green first and then put the PVA on, so then it has a bit of an underlayer for the static grass. So it'll less likely show the insulation underneath. Here's going to be a bit of like a collecting yard type thing for the timber and stuff, so that's what's going on there. And then the rest of it, there'll be trees either side of the little road there. So bit of a small forest, but still it'll be a nice forest too. Over here, what do we have going on? Owen, he's making walls. So I think last episode we done or not last episode, 2 episodes ago, episode 9, we done a tutorial on how to make walls. So Owen's us here making a few more walls, isn't that right?
Yeah.
So he's just doing a wall along here, and we have static grass along the roadside here, and we're gonna keep moving on with forest. So we're making steady progress, and I kind of got a bit carried away with myself there. I started making a bit too much progress now recording it, so I'll show you what we done anyway. As you can see, a lot of the forest is done, a lot of the detailing is done, a lot of the landscaping is done, and a lot of the trees are done as well. So we'll bring us through it now. I'll just finish off a bit of the static grass, and Owen's there behind the camera. What do you think, Owen?
Looks good now.
So, set up a small bit of a scene for you guys as well. So go in close there, Owen. Looks brilliant, so it does. Just need to do a few more trees, but I was only saying to Owen there, it looked class, like you have tractors and trailers drawn through the forest and going to get a load of bales or something. It'd be quite cool, like, and Owen done a bit of weather there on that abandoned house, which actually came up well. We have an even flow house, but just need a few more trees here. We were thinking of doing tree stumps, but maybe as the episodes go on in the storyline, we can add a few tree stumps. And then also Owen done a bit of a touch there with a bit of
Fly tipping.
tree tipping there, yeah. So I done everything else, the trees and the sculpting and the road and everything. But it came up real well. Came up a lot better than I thought now, in fairness. It looks real looking. As I was saying, there's a few more trees here in this space and we'll be sorted. But I kind of want to do small trees at the front and big trees at the back. There, that's so I can get the
Record.
camera in nicely for recording purposes. Will we bring through what else we got going on? Sure, you were doing a lot of all along here.
All the
So
verge here
there's
with the
more stuff on the bar.
grass. All there behind the shed and touch up there and all along here. Bit more walls done there. And then the fence up here. And then that's about it.
So hello guys, we're back again. We're making a bit of more work here in the dealership. Trying to get it done. Added a few of the roof timbers and stuff along the side of the shed. And then I realised I don't have much sheeting left. Well, not double-sided sheeting. I have a lot of green sheeting left, but I don't have any of the silver on the back. So what I usually do is um, stick them back to back and then have one side silver, one side green, and then um, you get that look there, like the real sheds. So yeah, I kind of use it all up. So that's going to delay me a bit. I'm going to have to get a bit, but we'll work around it. Just a bit more to do. That's about it. I could do a bit more stuff in the stores, but other than that, it's pretty much done. That's all I'm waiting for over there. Owen Brennan done a good job there. He done this fence along here. I just need to hang a gate, and then that's the beef farm pretty much complete. And then just need to get a bit more grey paint for the walls there and join them in a bit better. And we done a bit of detailing here in the container. Just a bit of stuff up on top, and need to make another pier for where your man is standing. Then I also want to do a bit of detailing around the silo, bit of greenery, and make it look like less plain. Very happy how this looks. The shed, I weathered it up a bit and then put a few tires on it. It looks like it's holding down the sheeting. And then very happy how the forest came out. Came out a lot better than how I intended. Um, Added a few tree stumps just there to kind of add to more of the look of the forest. And then added a bit of shrubbery around it, so it looks like it's more realistic, more like nature, and more of the scene you'd see, more of a setting you'd see in a forest. So I'm very happy with it. And as I was saying in the last clip there, be fierce nice, you know, you could have anything coming down the track, silage or corn or anything. There could be fields down the road, and I once myself actually drew silage through a forest, so it is something that happens. So that's other than that, guys. We're rare enough ready for completion. I've yet to do the pub and the chipper, but that's one of the last things on the cards. I need to do a bit more detail on the dairy farm. I have ordered feed barriers. I want to do something around here. I have a crush that I've yet to use, so might put it here. If not, I'll put it on the beef farm. But I want to put something here. I don't know where to put, like a bit of an out shed or a shed like that one over there in the beef farm that, you know, store shovels and various materials and stuff. But other than that, guys, we're pretty much near completion, and obviously a bit of a tidy up, as the place is crying out for a tidy up. But yeah, it's come a long way, guys, and I never thought I'd see the end of it. I think we started, it was the end of Moira show that we started. So it was like coming into November. Start of November we started, and it's coming up to Easter now, so pretty long progress, but it was hard to keep up the motivation to keep on doing it because obviously there's a deadline to meet, and I want to start making videos on it as soon as I can for the new series. But that's about it, guys. This is the last episode of the big 132 Model Farm Diorama build. Um, this is episode 11, I think. So 11 episodes of building, and you've seen straight from where the dairy farm was, through the dealership, through all the tillage fields, the beef farm, the hill, and then straight into the contractor's yard, and then into the forest. So I am a bit sorry, guys, that I feel like I didn't really give you enough of a tutorial. I kind of just went blatantly over it, like this is what I done, this is what I used, but I never actually gave a full walkthrough tutorial on things. So therefore, for the next display I'm building for Moira Show or Newry, I want to go and do a step-by-step guide of what you need for this, that, the other. Similar what I would have done for this. So I have a bit more time to walk through a video, and because this farm was under a bit of pressure at times, I didn't have only had so much amount of time in the evenings to do stuff, and um just if when I'm building the show diorama, I'll have a lot more time. So I'm sorry about that, guys, for that reason. But you guys are one of the few tutorials, so I will get something for you guys that way. And we have a big announcement coming up. We're over 10,000 subscribers now. I can't believe it. This doesn't feel real. This doesn't. I don't know. But we do have a big announcement coming up. Don't worry, we are doing something special for it. There will be a giveaway and something a lot more bigger than that. So, yeah, guys. So that's about it for the building episodes. Thanks everyone for watching and tuning in, whether it be the live streams or the TikTok live streams or just the episodes in general. Thanks for all the support and the ideas. And I do hope you guys really like this model farm. I tried to incorporate everything. I felt like in the last model farm I didn't really include enough, like livestock and the things, and it was too much machinery, tractors, balers, everything. So I kind of want to have a bit for everything. I don't really think I had sheep in the last model farm. Well, not much anyway, so therefore we have a proper sheep display or sheep farm and beef. So only thing we don't really have is pigs and hens, but I can include everything. But we have forestry, tillage, dry stock, dairy, and dealership and town. So as much action packed as I can make it. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think of the farm. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you again soon in the new series. See you again soon, and bye for now.